I'm Avril.
And I'm Sailor.
And you're watching Lbmtv. Congrats Long Beach Middle School for being voted best middle school in South Mississippi. Keep doing whatever you are doing to be so great.
Also, remember to check your Beta Club Google Classroom to see what you're doing for convention. There is a meeting this Wednesday for it.
Okay, imagine for a second that you're a person who went into hiding because you're an indigenous person and your language was vowed to silence. You try to find someone else who speaks your native language, but you realize you're the last person who speaks it. What would you do? Well, that's what happened to this 89-year-old who was the last speaker of Chana in Argentina, correctly called Lantec. It's part of the, I don't know how to say it, but it's spelled Charruan language family. At 71, he went to find anyone who spoke his language. Then he went to the Indigenous Fair, where he was invited by the organizers to tell a story. From there, the ball kept rolling with him getting a TED Talk, talking in a cartoon show, most importantly, making a dictionary of his own language. And now, here's Anna Kate with our weather.
Monday is a high of 59 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. On Tuesday, there will be a high of 66 degrees and a low of 60 degrees, and a 70% chance of rain. On Wednesday, a high of 67 degrees and a low of 58 degrees, and a 65% chance of rain. On Thursday, there will be a high of 67 degrees and a low of 58 degrees, and a 65% chance of rain. And on Friday, there will be a high of 68 degrees and a low of 53 degrees, and a 40% chance of rain.
Hello, and welcome back to Random Fact of the Week. This week, the theme is food. Number 1. Potatoes were the first food grown in space, so now we know that at least it isn't impossible to survive on a different planet. Number 2, broccoli has more protein than steak, so vegan and vegetarian diets can still have some of the same benefits, or even more than traditional diets. Number 3, despite common misconception, croissants aren't French, they're Austrian. Number 4, popsicles were invented by an 11-year-old boy by accident. He tried to make his own soda in his backyard during the winter, but left it outside with his mixing stick still in it. Later, he went on to sell his idea, and that company made millions of dollars. Number 5, most wasabi is actually horseradish. Real wasabi is challenging to make and expensive, so as an alternative, most wasabi for sale is horseradish with flavoring. That's all for this week.
I am as smooth as silk and can be hard or soft. I fall but cannot climb. What am I? Did you figure it out? The answer is rain.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pain.
Glass Doctor is a proud supporter of Long Beach schools. Call Glass Doctor for all of your home, auto, and business glass needs.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh yeah!
Welcome back to This Week in History. On this date, 122 years ago, Queen Elizabeth I passed away. She was the last monarch of the House of Tudor and the only surviving child of Henry VIII. She reigned for 45 years. Tomorrow, January 23rd, is the anniversary of Charles Curtis's appointment by the Senate by a legislator in 1906. He would go on to serve until 1926, winning by popular vote 3 times. Charles Curtis was also the first Native American to be elected into the Senate and vice president. Kind of ironically, according to the New York Times, parts of his legacy, historians say, are overshadowed by his role as the original author of the Curtis Act of 1898, which orchestrated allotment of native lands and curtailed tribal leadership. Thursday is JFK delivering the first live broadcast of presidential news. Live broadcasts allow viewers to see more into personality and brand of leadership of presidents.
That's it for this edition. See you next time on LBM TV.